New is in the building. Now,
There you go. There you go. Yes, yes. We got it, Wanda. This man had 5,000 and something not subscribers, followers. Now, look at this. Right there. Yep. And if he's not in that, they feel uncomfortable. No, it ain't no I feel uncomfortable. Let's get into it. So, Trish, no. Hello, 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 guys. I am so sorry. I had to reschedule the time because I had technical difficulties, y'all. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was over here going crazy, y'all, trying to get this live in that I caught last night from Carlissa, because y'all, she was popping it. And I had it saved to one of my devices, but I had to let you guys hear it. I didn't just want to tell y'all about it. I wanted y'all to hear it because Carlissa, she was telling all the other women that Blueface mess around with that they need to respect Jaden, and Jaden is something like a madam to all the women. Do y'all hear the words that's coming out my mouth? She was saying that y'all better be glad and y'all need to be thanking Jaden, because she could have made all y'all ass go to the Motel 6 with Blue, and she could have moved her and her kids back in that house, and everything would have been her way. And I'm like, what? Y'all, when I tell y'all she was going off on all of Blue's women, and she told Chrisean Rock, y'all, she told her that's why her and her baby is on the outskirts. I said, hell no. Y'all, I had to have this live when I came in here for y'all to hear it this morning. And I was struggling trying to make it on one of my devices for y'all to be able to hear it. I don't know if it was my devices acting stupid, if it was YouTube, or what it was. But I got it saved to my iPad, because I wasn't coming on without it. I'm sorry, y'all. I was not coming on without letting y'all hear this shit, because I said Carlissa done lost her mind yet again. So I'm glad y'all still rocking with me. I'm glad that y'all stayed in the building, whether you went out and came back in, or whether you got to catch the playback. I am just happy y'all is here whenever you get here. And make sure you share the live. Please remember, all things is allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Here's my copyright disclaimer. Guys, we are also going to get into the fact that Blue said that he do not love Chrisean Rock, and she is a delulu. He said that she is delusional, and he said anybody that lives the life that he live and see him with all the women that he be with and try to say that he in love with them is stupid. He either use stupid or dumb, one of them. I said, and oh, well, Chrisean Rock is over there giving people that are homeless or in need or whatever a makeover, and she gets a makeover with them. This is what she did the other day, guys. This was a nice gesture, if it wasn't a setup, because some people were saying it was a setup. She already knew this lady. I don't know how true this is. I feel like Chrisean Rock don't need to lose no more weight, because she definitely has lost a lot of weight now, and it's becoming where she don't have any curves or anything, and maybe that's what she's trying to get at. Maybe she don't want no curves, I don't know. But if I was her, I wouldn't lose any more weight. Okay, so with that being said, oh, and she's training right now with this new trainer, guys, and I think she's feeling the trainer. She's flirting with him and things of that nature. She bought jewelry yesterday talking about being celibate. And she is making it like she have not did anything with Blue, even though she said she was over there and took Junior over there, and Blue was at her house for 3 days in Baltimore. She is basically saying that she is celibate, and she has not done anything with Blue. Who believes that? Who believes it, guys? Oh, you say she never had curves? Ooh wee. Okay. She on Ozempic? Really? I thought she was just losing the weight, guys. Okay, guys, go ahead and follow me on all my social media platforms. You can DM me if you want to order Who Knew products. Thank you for that. The Prestons, I appreciate it. Got one of my mods in the building. She's lying. Okay, so y'all feel like she was sleeping with Blue. I do too. I do too, guys. But she's trying to make we the people believe that she did not do nothing with Blue when he was in Baltimore or when she was out in LA. She's trying to make us believe she didn't do nothing with him. Joseline Hernandez, guys, they are in on this video due to the fact that Chrisean Rock, Blueface, they are all part of the Zeus family. They be getting that bag from Zeus. Y'all know I talked about Lemmy and Joseline Hernandez when the big fallout came crashing down. And Joseline came to this here internet talking about how Lemmy was abusing people and all that crazy fuckery that she was accusing him of. Now they are having a sit down. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I think the only reason why they having this sit down is because Joseline, that network that she got is not going well for her. She's been constantly trying to get people to come over there and stuff, and she's trying to mend that bridge with Lemmy because the Zeus network was paying her that loan money, and she has not been seeing that loan money no more. So that's what I think is going on with this situation. Guys, when y'all get in the building, hit that like button immediately, please, and thank you, okay? And share the live, and make sure you are subscribed, okay? So I want to start off with these two first, guys. Let's start off with them first because this is a bunch of foolery, and Lemmy is a fool if he thinks that this is okay to make amends with her and work with her again. I would never work with Joseline again after the stuff that she said about him because she really went there on Lemmy. And I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. But look, if he like it, that's his business. That is his business. Okay.
I'm here with Joseline, and this is a very special moment. So, just wanted to say before we start talking that, this is not a forced conversation. We didn't coerce each other to have this discussion. Nobody paid each other. She didn't pay me. I didn't pay her for this. This is for us to really just express ourselves and our feelings and really tell the truth about what happened. So, and why we are here. So that's what I want to say initially. But yeah, it's crazy. We ran into each other the other day.
I don't know if they gonna believe it. I'm still kind of like not believing it, how we ran into each other at the mall or outside of the restaurant. Mm-hmm. When we after we talked to the lawyers. Mm-hmm. That was crazy.
So just so they know, you had your lawyers and we had our lawyers.
Right.
Talking.
Right.
Trying to find some solution.
Right, for the last few weeks. And literally that day, after that night, which was just like a few days ago, I was like, I told Bonnie and Melissa, I was like, let's go get something to eat. Let's get out the house. Literally, I know I was going to run into you. That's the craziest shit. I'm still kind of shocked, to be for real. I'm still like, I still can't believe it. Yeah. Because it's been a lot going on. Like a lot. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know if it was God. I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah.
As far as like us running into each other the way that we did. You didn't want to talk to me. You was like, I talked to Ballistic. I want to talk to your ass.
Because you came in hot. You was recording me.
No, I know.
You was like, hey. But this guy right here, she was going off, and I just said I can't do that right now. And I agree, she was very emotional. And I will say it was extremely random. I was in the car eating McDonald's. And I never eat McDonald's. And I was just in the valet area at the mall, and my security kind of ended up like they were like
They got in front of
car,
you.
and then they got in front of you, and then it was like
we talked for a long time.
Yeah, and then it was like Joseline and Ballistic, and I was like, all right, I didn't expect that, and then we just, you kind of were expressing yourself, and then I said, hey, I'm down to talk to Ballistic, and then before, because you were pretty frustrated, and I didn't want to get frustrated, so Ballistic and I talked for a good minute, and then I think once we had a pretty solid understanding of everything, you came in, and then we started to have a real heart-to-heart. I know you were expressing yourself. You were very emotional, and you were very genuine, and I was listening to your heart and what you were saying, and I felt like, hey, this is worth us really sitting down and talking more about it, and maybe independent of lawyers and teams and all that, maybe we just talk and have dinner. And I think once we talked, and I got LJ and Jason on the phone, we just started to kind of go through everything, and then we had dinner the next day, and then we talked about it, and we said, hey, maybe it's important to publicly just talk about some of the things that were said. And I think for me, that was really important because, my character, my integrity is everything for me, just like I know it is for you. And, no matter how mad people get and frustrated, I just think that it's important to always be truthful about certain things. And so for me, when I heard some of the things that you said on social media, because I went live a couple times, it did break my heart, and it was very emotional. And you have a powerful voice in our culture, in our community. And so when whether you say things, whether you mean it or not, or whether you hear things and you're echoing those sentiments, it still means something. So I just was very, very much hurt, and very much disheartened by specifically some things that you said. And so I did write them down, just a few, because you did say a lot. But I'm not gonna get into everything. But for me, just saying the whole Diddy Jr. comparison, just implying any type of criminal or abusive conduct was like that was very hurtful, because that's not me. That's not who I am. And no offense, I know he has children and family, and I'm not a part of that whole situation. But I'm me. I'm Lemon. And so when somebody compares me to somebody in that way, I do take offense to it. It was also just the, trafficking women. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. I've never done that. I've never been arrested. I've never been to jail. I've never been to prison. I've never been accused of any crime in my life. I'm not going to say my age, but for all the years that I've lived, I've never had to experience that. And then, being violent towards Janisha and Scotty, and when we said that kind of hurt. And, it was a lot of things. There's no dead bodies at Zeus. I actually thought that was funny. The dead bodies comment was actually pretty hilarious, because we've never been attached to a dead body in our life at Zeus or been a part of anything like that. And then my dad being a part of an Israeli mob group, that's just the furthest thing from the truth. So I just, there's just little things like that just really, and obviously there was other things that just were completely false and untrue. And I know we talked about it outside of doing this video. And so, I just, I know we both thought it'd be important to address that. And for them to hear from you, from them to hear from me, because it's important for us to, forgiveness is important. But, you've been a content partner at Zeus for many years, and you have brought tremendous value to the network, and you have meant a lot to me personally. and professionally. And so when I heard that, it just, like I said, it just kind of broke my heart. And so I did cry about it. I was hurt by it. And I'm sure you were hurt in your own way because, and I want to say this because there's no universe. And just so everybody knows, she is 1,000% pregnant, okay? And they see that you're pregnant, so they know. I don't know if you want to stand up so they can see. So all the rumors of her being pregnant is just, yes, there you go. And she look good. You look good, too.
Thank you. You might not see it too much because, you know, I'm like...
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty big, though, without.
You look great. You look great. So
people love to talk.
So we can end the rumors of her not being pregnant.
I didn't know that was a rumor.
There was a rumor when all this was happening. People, oh, she's not pregnant. I heard quite a few people saying, but I wanted to say this, like, I say that to say there's no universe where I would ever intentionally or even unintentionally try to harm you or your unborn child. And I know you had mentioned that, you know, you felt like because of certain business decisions that I was making, that was intended to hurt you or cause your unborn child to be not born or to be affected. And I want to say that's not the case. And I do want to say I do apologize for how certain decisions that I made you feel. You know, that's never my intention to make you feel any kind of way or to cause harm to you. So, you know, I do apologize for how you feel about what you felt I did. I did, you know, you start your own network and you had some projects that I felt a certain way about all of that because of how it went down. And, you know, I'm always going to support you. I'm always going to support, you know, everything that you envision and what you desire. So.
Okay, so what I'm getting at of what he's saying right now is she started her own network. He felt some type of way because he thought that it was going to be some competition. But now that he sees that it's not no competition because it's not, I don't think the network is going anywhere. And I think Joseline knows it. And I think that's why this sit down has even come about. Yeah, I know they didn't give us this ring around Rosie story that they just happened to meet up and discuss this stuff or whatever. I think Ballistic probably, like he said, he had a conversation with Ballistic first. That's Joseline's husband, and he is the one with a calmer head, and he knows how to control Joseline. Nobody else can control Joseline, but Ballistic, when he say something, Joseline listens. Because when they were on boot camp, and she was flirting with that man and stuff, and Ballistic found out and went down there and went the fuck off. Joseline was on her knees begging Ballistic, don't leave. And he told her, you treat me like I'm a motherfucking king. I was like, oh. And all she could do was agree. But let's continue. But I think this is a mistake on Lemmy's part because Joseline is a firecracker. And do I think she'll do it again? Yes, I do. And do I think a lot of that stuff that she was saying about Zeus Network and Lemmy, do I think it was cap? Yes, I do think it was cap. Like the trafficking women and all of that. But do I think that some of it was real? Yes, I do.
You know, for me, it was just important to
just
let everybody know, you specifically, that I would never do anything to try to cause harm.
And it does seem like he's explaining himself way more than he needs to. And Joseline, she's just kind of sitting there looking at him. But she is about to say a 1-2 or so. Let's listen.
You and your child or your family ever in your life. That's not even in me in general. So, but I do love you and I care about you. And I do appreciate this moment. That's all I got to say.
Well, thank you for...
Hit the like button, guys.
Saying that you love me. I love you back.
Let's listen to her.
I am very disappointed at myself for going about it that way. And I truly regret from the bottom of my heart everything that happened. Anything that I said and went online to say. Like, I really, truly regret that. And it was wrong. We are definitely a lot closer than that. I know that being pregnant brings a lot of other emotions. And we've been through a lot of we bring through so many things that people don't know about. We've been through a lot of things throughout the past 7 years, and I've never went online to say anything about anything that we went through. So I'm very disappointed in myself, and I regret that from the bottom of my heart, because I was super shocked about how everything went down. I was shocked. I was in distress, and I feel like I was like, what is happening? Like, I couldn't understand what was going on. My mind was just like not in a place to understand what was happening. And, you know, so many things I said was wrong. Everything I said was wrong. I should have never went about it like that. I should have never went online. I should have never did any of that stuff. And I should have really, like, try to go about it another way. Speak to you, talk to you, and not even let my emotions take me to that place. Because I do love you very much, and I feel like we made history, and I feel like we put something so special together for many years. And the regret that I have is not, I can't even start to talk about it. It was wrong. It was wrong, and I feel bad about it. I feel horrible about it. And it was a lot to deal with. I was very emotional for those first 3 months. I mean, I think people don't understand. We've been going through this for a few months now, and it really took, got the better of me for sure. And I am sorry, like I told you already. I apologized the other day twice already when I seen you back to back.
Yeah.
And I'm still shocked that we're here and even talking about it.
Yeah.
Just because it's just a lot. It was a lot that happened.
Yeah.
It was a lot that happened, but I feel like this time it was just like, okay, we're done. This is it. There's no more going back. We're over. There's no more cabaret. There's no more relationship. There's no more nothing. And look at God brought us right back together. I couldn't believe I seen you the other day at the mall. I was shocked that I seen you.
Yeah.
But Liston didn't even want to pull over. I was like, nah, pull over. Let's go talk to him. Let's go see. I know the lawyers have been going back and forth, but I wanted to see you in your face and talk to you. And I don't know why I feel like that, but I wanted to have a conversation with you face to face. I feel sometimes like the lawyers can't communicate how we feel.
Yeah.
Right. And they always like just going back and forth like however they want to do it. Everything's got to be so perfect and how they want to do it in order for things to move forward. And I just didn't want things to move forward like that. I respect you. I respect your family. And I feel horrible about some of the things that I said, and I still do.
About some of the things I said. Did y'all see? She pointed out about some of the things I said. So she's letting it be known that, yeah, I feel bad about some of the things I said, but some of that shit was true. That's basically what Joseline is saying. Lemmy better be careful. He better be careful because she's being very careful on the words that she's saying. While Lemmy was trying to pull it out of her for her to say that, oh, I lied about everything. Everything I said was a lie. Joseline letting it be known some of the things I said. So she's basically saying, if I come back on this motherfucking internet and I choose to crash out again, everybody won't be looking at me like, oh, but you backpedaled last time. You was backpedaling and pussy popping and saying that it wasn't true what you had said last time. There's a claw there. She's saying some of the shit I said wasn't true. And Lemmy just sitting there, waiting for her to say everything wasn't true. Lemmy, you can forget that. She's not gonna say that. She's choosing her words very carefully. Let's continue.
And so even with the lawyers, they don't think this is a good idea for us to even be having a conversation. But I feel truly in my heart that this needed to happen. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to happen, and I want to apologize to you and tell you how truly sorry I am. And this would never happen again, no matter what I go through. It was also a learning experience for me, because I feel like I've been like, you know.
And she's also, guys, keep in mind, she's trying to secure that bag. Remember, all of this shit started because Lemmy got upset and he was holding her money from her because she started that new network. And he felt like that was going to be competition to his network. Same thing happened with him and Ray J. Remember, I talked about that a while back. Same thing. This is about money, guys. Money is the root to all evil. Real talk. Because these people, they will do and say anything when it comes to a fucking dollar bill. And we have to remember, the devil passes out blessings as well. And these people always want to say, God this, God that. Everything ain't God, especially when you're not godly. Don't let that go over your head. Let's continue.
Forever just kind of like, you know, playing such this hard shell. But this really showed me that I do have emotions and that I can, you know, break down just like anybody else can. Yeah. So this has been a learning experience for me. But, you know, even the fact that I got to come sit in your face and just apologize about my wrongdoing, it's, you know, it's something that I regret very much so. And I'm having to stand up like a woman and, you know, and I told you my feelings. I told you that I feel hard. You know, I feel like you wanted to hurt me. You know, I truly feel like that. And I told you that. I told you how I was feeling, and I told.
At the end of the day, it's all about money. That's facts on top of facts. It's all about money. I was just talking about that in my last video. Everybody, the viewers, they accept shit and always want to say, oh, well, they rich, they can do that. So you mean to tell me just because these people got more money than you and you're saying they're rich, you feel like they can do anything and anything goes? And that's the way they feel. And that's why the justice system has to come into play, because these motherfuckers gotta be smacked sometimes. They gotta be brought down a notch because they think that they're too big. And you know what? It's necessary. Because just like a lot of we the people look at these people like idols, they look at themselves like that as well. And can't nobody do nothing to me. Ain't nothing gonna take me down. I got all this money. I'm the shit. Da 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 da. The people, the fans of these people make these people think this about themselves. But I don't idolize any of these people. You bleed blood just like I do. And a lot of the fans, these people fans, need to realize that. You idolizing another human being for what? Let's continue.
That, you know, I feel like it didn't need to go down like that. You know, because I've been with you for 7 years. Like, I started when you first came out. I was one of the first persons there, so I was like, damn, we can't go out like this. So, you know, I also want to apologize for not taking the initiative to maybe like blow your phone up. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be blowing you up. Maybe I should have been just calling more. Maybe I should have been like, nah, it's not like that. It's like this. And yeah, maybe the middleman could have taken control of everything. And then us being here now. I feel like we couldn't.
Okay. It's the love for it, not the money itself. These folks love money. You're right. You are right.
They communicate, you know? And I know you're so busy. So it's like, it's just like, it was one of those things. I didn't want to call your brother, even though I have a great communication with your brother, LJ, and with Jason. But, you know, obviously, if they got to pick a side, they got to. Not always. They got to, but they got to, you know, you're their blood family. So it's like, for me, it's like, okay, she's feeling this way right now. okay, we got to take Lemmy's side, which is understandable because obviously Ballistic is going to take my side. So everybody's got to, okay, we got to separate for a minute. But I just feel horrible. I feel horrible, and I'm just like, damn, like when I seen you, maybe that's why my heart was like, you need to go talk to him. And no, Ballistic didn't want to stop. He stopped. I was like, no, you got to stop.
Well, sorry.
No, that's just,
no, I
you can talk.
First of all, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that, and I 1000% accept your apology. I forgive you, and I love you, and I appreciate.
Guys, did y'all hear her say? She said she disappointed in herself and all of that, but did y'all hear her say, "I'm sorry"? Maybe I missed it. And he just said, "I accept your apology." Guys, did I miss it? I heard her say, "I'm disappointed in myself. Some of the stuff I said wasn't accurate and all of that." Okay, let's continue.
Everything that you said prior to this moment, and even in this moment. So I thank you for that, and again, I'm apologetic as well for how I made you feel. And again, that's not in my heart to try to make you feel like I'm doing something in any type of way to cause harm, meaning with the business of things. And, when I communicated that I felt a certain way about, the agreement, I do feel like, I wish things would have been a little different and we could have handled it differently. But we're here now, and this is a blessing, and this is a beautiful moment, and it shows growth. It shows that, we as humans could hold ourselves accountable. And I think it just shows how strong our bond and relationship is from a personal and business perspective. And so I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you and your new baby on the way. Excuse me. I got a song, by the way, called Baby on the Way. So, I'm gonna play that baby shower. But with your baby on the way, and I'm beyond excited for you and Ballistic, and I think it's going to be a beautiful new chapter for you guys. And I can tell you that this new chapter with me and Scotty having a baby is changed me. And I think you even said that. I said that. I feel like I felt when I spoke to you, when I ran into you Friday and then seen you Saturday, I told Ballistic, I was like, I'm talking to like a new person. And I feel like I haven't spoken to you prior to Friday and Saturday, like maybe like 6 months before. Yeah. I feel like in the past 6 months, like you completely, even the way everything about you is like, it's not the same. Like I told my husband, I was like, I'm like, that's not the same Lemmy. Yeah. I know for 6 months ago. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if it's the baby, I don't know what it is. I don't know what he got going on over there, but I just feel like when I was talking to you, you don't even use the same words anymore. Right. It's crazy. Like I don't know what that is, but I just when I was the baby, man, it's the baby girl. I had a baby girl. You had a baby girl, yeah. LJ changed too. You got a baby boy. You got a baby boy, yeah. So just talking to you, I was like blind. It's what happened? I can't see. Put your glasses on. I have sunglasses. These are prescription. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. Of course. Sorry. We're raw, so we don't hear it. You don't have prescription. No, not on the sunglasses, but listen, we said everything we need to say. Thank you. I appreciate you. And this is great. I do want to say I'm proud of not only the baby, but you have started your own network. So congratulations on Why Are You Here TV. Thank you. And anybody out there doing these bots and her stuff, stop botting her page. Stop spamming her page. She thinks it's me. It's not me. So I'm just letting y'all know it's not me. So I know that's important. Please don't stop spamming or botting either one of us. But I am proud of your new network and your new business venture. So I think I'm excited to see where it goes. It's my husband that works for the 25,000. Y'all network, you got their partners. We're married. It's my husband's network, and how it came about. But it's just.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She said it's Ballistics Network, and she's been claiming it's hers for the longest. What? So I agree with this. She can go on there and spice it up how she want I think you wanted to say, but I know he gave her her money. Yes. That's why she went on there and said this stuff. And I think the business, they probably transferred it to Ballistic's name so it won't look like it was a claw. Because that's what Lemmy was saying. That was one of the clause in the contract that she couldn't start her own network. So by Ballistic being on there, it's not hers, it's his. Wow. So yeah, I definitely think she got her money now. Yes. She definitely got her money, and the business of the network is in Ballistic's name. Wow. Awkward. They still don't like one another. I can believe it. It was all done. That probably was one of the clause that they had to do this video so she could get her money. Wow. Wow. They definitely not uplifting the community. No, no, no. Not with these type of shows that they got on their networks. So anyway, y'all, let's move on. Y'all can continue to tell me how y'all feel about that situation. But let's move on to the next situation at hand. And y'all know the next situation is, oh wait, before we even get to the circus, look at this, y'all. Because y'all know I like to talk about all the stuff that got to do with the everyday people. Now, they Trump again is trying to stop people that has SNAP benefits from getting candy on their link cards as well as soda. Anything with sugar, guys, he is trying to stop it once again. He was successful in Indiana. He was successful. They cannot purchase things over there allegedly with their SNAP benefits. And now he's trying to do it again other places. And a judge has shut him down. The judge blocked it and said, "No, we're not doing that." Okay? I just wanted to make you guys aware of what Trump is up to nowadays. Let's go ahead and listen to Carlissa. Let's get into the circus. Once again, we stay in the circus, so I don't know why I said let's get into them. We ain't never left their ass. First, before I let y'all hear what Carlissa had to say, because she was windmilling. Y'all, she was over there windmilling for Jaden Alexis. Jaden Alexis, y'all, she done started her a YouTube channel. If you guys do not know, her first video was put out yesterday. And it was a good video. I like Jaden Alexis. I think she be doing stupid shit when it comes to Blueface. And Jaden also let us know that Blueface will get half of anything that has to do with their children. He will get half of it. So this YouTube channel is under their children name. So I'm sure Blueface will be getting some of the money. Okay. She also let us know that she will be doing podcasting. Yes, I guess she will have different people on her podcast, different celebrities and stuff that she'll be interviewing and talking to and things like that. Okay, here's Joseline and Lemmy. I just forgot to show y'all this picture. So that's them making amends or whatever, even though we done with that story. So Carlissa is letting it be known that Jaden Alexis is the one that will say what goes and what stays. And she's something like a madam when it comes to Blueface and all of these different women. She says that Jaden Alexis is controlling all the shit behind the scenes. I said, what? She's the reason why they can go over to that house and everything. I said, this is some crazy shit. Chrisean Rock, guys, she is furious with Blueface once again, and we're gonna listen to her crash out. She says that he ain't nothing but a pussy and a coward. She said this last night. She did have this wig on that she got on right now, and we gonna listen to that as well. It's a lot going on. Blueface himself said that he does not love Chrisean Rock. He said, and if she did say that, because the people asked him, what do he think about her saying that he's madly in love with her? And he said that he ain't madly in love with her. And he goes on to say even more. So I think that is why Chrisean Rock came back to this here internet and called him a pudussy. Yes. And a coward and a whole bunch of more shit yet again. And we gonna hear Chrisean out. We gonna hear all of them out, y'all. We are gonna hear everybody out today. Nevaeh is over there showing her big stomach, and she says she cannot wait until she give birth. And she did her lie detector test. We talked about that the other day. And Blueface was going off on her about how she did it, the questions she's asked, and everything. Y'all, we got a lot to get into. Joseline and Lemmy took up some of our time, but let's go ahead and get into the fuckery of it all when it comes to the circus. Let's go. Okay, Carlissa, you are up. It's your turn. It's your show. Let's hear it. Okay, Carlissa, here we go.
You can't be just talking shit to the person that you share a person with. Y'all all sharing a person.
Damn.
So I think
Tell
that
us how you really
took it
feel.
in a different light, and I told her, I said, nothing you could do about Jaden. So she's established. She gonna be there. Her kids is there. They gonna take care of their kids, and you just came into the picture. So to think that a man is gonna just give up his livelihood with his family just for you is kind of selfish to even think that way, right? Like, that don't even make common sense. So you'd have to go in there with some, like, okay, don't be getting beside yourself and thinking because you be at the house for a couple days. I tell them all the same thing and they don't want to listen. I say, you need to be nice to her before she say fuck paying her rent and want to move home because she already got them 2 kids. She could just move in and then y'all all will be on the street. She gave all of y'all a courtesy to live in that house. She gave everybody that courtesy because she could have took that courtesy. She could have kept her spot, told him she moved out and lived in both. So she never tried to sabotage none of them from being in that house. Because we all know if she got 2 kids and was like, fuck that, I ain't going to work, I ain't paying no bills, she would have been up over there. So when a woman at least give y'all a place to hang out and be with him, then she's saying, like, be easy, be breezy, be peaceful. Because she could have shut all that shit down if she wanted to. Honey, I'd have shut it all down. I'd have had them in the motherfucking Motel 6 Holiday Inn.
Whoa.
Trying to get one of them in. I'd have shut that whole shit down. I'd have shut that shit down with restraining orders.
Okay, y'all, I gotta ask y'all. Do y'all feel like Jaden could have shut it down? Do y'all feel like Jaden could have shut all of that down? Because the way Carlissa is talking, like Jaden is the one that's calling the shots, telling him who he can have in there and everything. If Carlissa is talking, she is lying. Ooh, and shots fired. Y'all let me know if y'all believe this shit.
Motel, Holiday Inn. And if your ass gets an acting up, you can go stay with one of your friends. And that's what it would have been. But she gave them a nice little spot to come and, you know, make their babies do what they do or whatever. She didn't shut it down on them. A manipulative, vindictive, evil bitch would have shut that shit down so quick. Nick Cannon be at all his kids' birthdays and Christmas events. Yeah, you got to, but all Nick Cannon's baby mamas is that they know what it is. They not rah-rahing the other baby mama. They not rah-rahing him. You don't get nothing trying to manipulate somebody out the deal and act like you running shit. You're not going, and you gonna end up left out, you and your kid.
Whoa, did y'all hear that?
I'm just saying, when you
Shots fired. She said you gonna end up being left out, you and your kid. And we know who she was referring to. Y'all, we ain't even gotta think about it. We know who she was referring to when she said you and your kid gonna be left out. Let me take that back a little bit for the people in the back that didn't hear it.
they not rah-rahing him. You don't get nothing trying to manipulate somebody out the deal and act like you running shit. You gonna end up left out, you and your kid.
And we all know that Chrisean Rock, it has been said that she wanted to run the show. She didn't want Blueface to speak with his family. She just wanted to be all about her. She thought she was bigger than the program. And I do believe, I'm one of those people that believe that she did think she was bigger than the program. She did. That was just what it was.
I'm just saying, when you get into a situation like that, and a man already got a ready-made family, he done proposed to her, she done turned the shit down.
Oh no, she was talking about Nevaeh at first, and it jumped on over to Chrisean Rock. She even posted about Chrisean Rock on her Instagram story and was saying, what did you think it was gonna be? He had already been with Jaden. Because Chrisean was mad about them family pictures right here and them spending Father's Day together. Let me see if I got that message that Carlissa put up. Oh, and she added Chrisean Rock. She said he was with her when you got with him. That is what she said to Chrisean Rock. She sure did. Let's continue.
She's still in the picture. You gotta go in and be smooth and suave with your shit. Hey girl, how you doing? You need to borrow any sugar? You need some butter? Okay, I appreciate you letting me be over here and not shutting the shit all down. That's how it would have been.
She said Jaden can shut the shit all the way down. Do y'all call cap on that one? She said Jaden Alexis can shut everything down. I was like, oh, okay.
Do you just accept the chaos, or do you hope still that they will repent? I hope that they all repent. Now, my sister have described to me where I guess there is polygamy in the Bible, polygamy somewhere, where if the people agree to the situation, that somewhere in there, she has said that she tried it. It wasn't for her. It's not for me. But that doesn't mean that everybody is, caring about dick and pussy. Like, everybody is not on that. If a real woman comes along, Jaden will be a thing of the past. No. When a man says she's like my best friend, she's like my sister, that's saying she could be what she want to be. She
said, Blueface said that Jaden was like his best friend, his sister. I can see him saying the best friend. You could be somebody's best friend and lover at the same damn time. Most definitely. But for her to say his sister, that gives me the creeps.
haven't chose to be that. Because it's not about, y'all keep thinking it's about like who prettier, who smarter. It's about who been the loyalist. It's about who, got the kids, who doing the best with the kids, who's creating. Gotta move with some respect. It's about who been the loyalist. It's about who, got the kids, who doing the best with the kids, who's creating peace, who's not doing too much, who's doing enough. It's a lot that goes into being the woman that ends up with all the cards of that man. It's so much that goes into that. It's so much calculated. It's about who.
Okay, so she feels like Jaden got all the cards. Do you guys agree or disagree? Carlissa seems to feel like Jaden Alexis is holding all the cards. Okay. So we gonna let her have it. We gonna let her have it. That's her opinion. And look, it is what it is. Let me plug my charger up, y'all. Hold on. Because now we gotta get into some more fuckery real quick. Okay, let's come from out of that fuckery and go to the next. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to Blueface first.
Everybody wants to know, what do you think about Rock saying you madly in love with her? Don't ignore the question.
What? I didn't see that anywhere, chat. If she did say that, I don't know how she would be under that impression, where she would get that idea, or how the fuck she would even think some shit like that.
Whoa.
And if she didn't say it, I don't think she would say something like that.
He said he don't think that Chrisean Rock said it, but she really did say it. He said he did not see that, but she really did say it. She really did say that Blueface is madly in love with her. She definitely said it. Because I talked about it the other day, and I let you guys hear her say it. And he says that she didn't say that, but she did. But he said if she did say it, it ain't true. Let's run it back.
I don't know how she would be under that impression, where she would get that idea, or how the fuck she would even think some shit like that.
He said, why the fuck would she even think some shit like that?
And if she didn't say it, I don't think she would say something like that. The way things are going today, chat, I don't think any bitch would be that fucking stupid to think some shit like that.
I told y'all he said stupid. He called her stupid or dumb. He said he don't think any bitch would be that dumb or stupid to think that I love her the way shit is going today. And I must agree with him because he's been with Sally Sue, Mary, Tina, Deborah, Alexis, and you think that he is so madly in love with you. That's crazy.
Scorpio tips $10.
Yo, this is hilarious, bro.
Okay, so that's what he had to say. So when Chrisean Rock found out about it, she felt some type of way. And let's hear her out.
Stress sweating through my throat to scrub. Totally normal. Very
Hold
normal.
on, guys.
Sign of emotional unraveling. You need new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant. Stat. Secret gives 3 times more stress sweat.
You say that girl is delusional.
Got a bunch.
He don't
Secret,
want her.
Stay pressure under pressure.
Okay, let's listen.
Number one tips $10.
And they noticed, everybody noticed that Chrisean Rock was watching Blueface. She was watching him answer the question about being in love with her. They pointed it out and kept replaying it. And when she realized that, everybody could hear that she was watching him, she hurried up and tried to cut it off. Wow. Y'all watch this. This is crazy.
No. I hate when my phone does that. You know, we open up on TikTok. I just do too much.
Same for one, tip $10. Same for one, tip $10. It's been almost 2 months. King Neville Harris said the Bible pillows were arriving June 16th. Today is June 23rd.
Yeah, I be bitten for real. I got bitten, I could joke. You know me, I keep it real. He can't never keep it real. You know why? He's scared. That's what pussies do. Me too. Cowards. They scared. I don't know what he's scared about though. It's not purple stuff right there. When it comes to me, he's scared. He a coward.
Did y'all hear that? She said he a pussy, he's scared. Wait a minute, let's run that back.
Pussies do. Me too. I got bitten, I could joke. You know me, I keep it real. He can't never keep it real. You know why? He's scared. That's what pussies do. Me too. Cowards. They scared. I don't know what he's scared about though. It's not purple stuff right there. When it comes to me, he's scared. He a coward. That's just what it is. He you know what he is? He's really mad because I didn't want to perform our gospel song at his concert.
She said he's really mad because I didn't want to perform my gospel song at his on his tour. What? Why would he be mad about you performing a gospel song? You told us a while back that he don't like you doing gospel music. So now you want us to believe that he mad because you didn't do a gospel song at a wretched tour? Okay, Chrisean. Okay, we're gonna let you have it. Okay, whatever.
I just don't want to do that. That's I'm gonna just do this. We don't live. I'm just get this. I'll eat a black bean. Black bean. Simple. That's cool. I'm not gonna keep going backwards for somebody. It's not a good look. It's not a good feeling. I don't like it. You feel like a piece of dark meat.
She's talking about it's not a good look, it's not a good feeling to keep going backwards with somebody, but you the one keep doing it. Okay. We're gonna let you have it, Chrisean.
I'm from Baltimore, not from LA. I don't know how to say that loud enough. What you want?
Yo, this is so hilarious.
Yep. So that's what she had to say, guys. Wait. Let me see what else we need to discuss about these two. Guys, did y'all see when she was on live the other day and they had pointed out that Junior had fell down and the remote or something fell on him and the guy just looked at him and Chrisean looked back and kept talking to the camera? Let's get into that for a moment because I was shaking my head. I was like, what?
Did you know you might get a big cash payout if you were in a car accident up?
And I didn't even see it at first. Then they did it in slow motion.
Just click the link around this video to see how much you can get.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's see.
It was wow. It's a cell phone that hits Junior. If we see it, she see it. Okay? Again, we have to pay attention to the type of people that are around Chrisean Jr. The male that stood up and dropped, either because at first I thought it was his bottle, but I think it was the cell phone. The cell phone that had dropped and hit Junior. One, Junior's frail. He's a little thing. Okay?
He is.
Cell phones are heavy. They are heavy. 100%. He drops the phone on the boy. It hits Junior's side rib, and then Junior falls over to the side. So to me, with him being nonverbal, that could be a sign of him being in pain.
Wow.
Falling over to the side. 100%. And then he basically, with the heel/side of his foot, bumped Junior. And act as if nothing happened.
He did.
Just walk right past. She sees this happen like we see it happen. She does nothing. She doesn't get up to check on her son.
Wait, y'all. I want to show y'all what he's talking about. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We don't want to watch this. We don't want to watch this. We don't want to watch this.
Can y'all see it?
She literally sees it. How do you not see that? That's a pretty big object to not see falling. That's a pretty big object.
Okay, did you guys see it?
And then how did the man
Run it back if y'all didn't see it in the video. She saw that shit, who knew? Okay, so y'all seen what I was trying to show you guys. Yeah, so guys, people are pointing out, everything that is being done. So she needs to really be careful going on live, with this fuckery and having Junior around all these different people and stuff like that, because people are really pointing these things out. You got to be more careful, Hold on, y'all. Meanwhile, guys, she's over there with the trainer sending him money. She's sending the trainer money, guys, and coming on to the trainer. Let's get into that.
Oh, you crazy, man. You crazy, bro.
I didn't say nothing. Anyway.
You crazy, son. Shout out here blessing the whole team, man.
Boy.
Come on, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You already know that. What the hell? What'd you do? Oh, you crazy, man. You crazy, bro.
I didn't say nothing. Anyway.
You crazy, son. Shout out here blessing the whole team, man.
Boy.
Come on, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You already know that. What the hell?
So he said, what the hell? How much did she send him? So it had to be more than his fee, according to the way he responded.
Y'all ready?
It should be illegal that he's a trainer.
Let's go.
Why you got your shirt? Why you got your arms out like that?
Oh, what?
His kids
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Y'all ready?
It should be illegal that he's a trainer.
Let's go.
Why you got your shirt? Why you got your arms out like that?
Oh, what?
His kids
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Y'all ready?
Okay, guys.
It should be illegal that he's a trainer.
Let's go.
Why you got your shirt? Why you got your
She
arms out?
said it should be illegal that he's a trainer. Why you got your arms out like that? He's a trainer. That's why he got his arms out like that. Whew. Alrighty then, guys. It's a lot. It's a lot be going on, y'all. So Blueface jumped on to let us know. People keep talking about his daughter journey, and I guess he's tired of it. And he jumps on to let us know that they know what the fuck they doing, him and Jaden. She just wants Blue reaction. Yeah, I believe she want a reaction out of Blue too. I do. Okay, so he jumps on to let us know that Jovan used to act the same way, and him and Jaden know what they're doing and they know how to raise kids. And he says that Jovan turned out really well now. So let's go ahead and give Blueface the floor. Look at this picture he posted. Blueface, he know he be looking for any type of attention too, guys. He really do. Look at this. Hold on. Okay, that's him at the King of Crab. I don't know why he be having that dumb look on his face. But wait till the next picture come up. Look at this next picture. Look at this. Now he's in a split. For what? Okay, wait a minute. Let me turn it back up for this, guys. Hold on. I had to turn it down for that music.
Okay. He's asking yes or no. Yes.
He's on the phone with Nevaeh.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna shut your mouth.
No, not you, Superior, not you. I'm talking to your little. Let me talk to your mama. Mm. You know what? He's a kid. I'm not gonna take his word for value.
Dude, I call you every fucking day.
I ain't gonna take his word up. I ain't gonna take his word over yours. I love you, girl. I can't wait.
There's no way you fucking think that.
I'm looking forward to this baby for real.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah.
So he's showing us how Jovan used to act.
I'll let him go on you. I ain't gonna lie, I only like this out in the stuff.
Stop. Where I'm talking at?
Like those the Bart Simpson ones.
Yeah, well, I'm fucking.
That's spicy.
Not doing.
Why not? You don't like stickers?
No.
So who we getting dripped out? We getting you dripped out?
Stop.
You dripped out? Get her dripped out. So you want to what you mean after that? Right.
I don't want.
Okay, wait, let's go back. Okay. Y'all seen that? I gotta take this music out of here. I don't want them to try to ding my video. Okay. Okay, so those are his reasonings for saying that him and Jade and Alexis, they know how to raise kids. They know what they doing because Jovan is not like that anymore. So, hey, it is what it is, right, guys? We gonna let them have it. Let me see if I got anything else I need to show y'all.
Keep in mind, this is the same parents that raised Blueface, so. Yeah, keep in mind, this is the same parents that raised Blueface, so. Clearly, our method works. Jovan used to be just like Blueface once upon a time. So our parenting method works, as you can see in living form. They start like this, and turn out like this. Yeah, keep in mind, this is. Freak you.
Okay. So He's just giving some examples of why he feels like their parenting method works. Okay. Whew. That's all I got for the circus for right now, guys. If y'all like Jaden Alexis, she does have a YouTube channel now. Run on over there and subscribe to her YouTube channel. I've already subscribed. She will be doing podcasts and things like that as well. She is getting to the bag. She also has been spotted with Funny Mike's baby mama. I guess she's getting some keys and tools from her. And y'all know Funny Mike and his baby mama, they've been on the internet for a very long time. And Funny Mike, he's feeling some type of way because him and his baby mama, I think her name Jania, they are not on good terms anymore. And the people are coming for him. And let's hear what he had to say. This is Funny Mike, guys.
I love when the rabbit has the gun. I left the relationship first. Way before she post, I beat her. I've been left. And y'all saying I'm hurt. I left first. Can y'all just let us move on in peace? I still got love for her. Let us move on. I left that relationship first. Let us move on in peace, Chad. Real shit. Like, I don't be saying shit, but please, let us move on. Like, I love when the rabbit has the gun. I left the relationship first. Way before she post, I beat her. I've been left. And y'all saying I'm hurt. I left first. Can y'all just let us move on in peace? I still got love for her. Let us move on. I left that relationship first.
Okay, y'all
Let us
heard what
move
he
on in
said.
peace, Chad.
He said he left
Real
the
shit. Like, I
relationship
don't be saying
first.
shit, but please, let us move on. Like,
And she did say he had 2 babies or 3 babies on the way. And then he posted himself with a woman giving birth to bags of money. This has been a whole thing with these 2 guys. So if y'all know them, y'all know what's going on. I talked about when the whole situation with her saying he beat on her and he had babies on her, and now she says she's done. But he said that he been left the relationship. I don't know who left the relationship first. So with all that being said, guys, I'm done. That's all I got for y'all for right now. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Deuces.